Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. This is Mehdi. In today's video, we're gonna take a look at my 5 favorite alternative cheap or affordable Middle Eastern fragrances that I really can't wait to wear them in this upcoming fall and winter. I want to start by Maison Alhambra at number 5, Christmas. Such a beautiful fragrance. Smells very expensive and luxury. It's all about rose, somehow boozy notes, sweet and tiny sour, like gingery sour at the background. I bought it like 16 bucks for 100 ml or 20 bucks, something like that, not more than 20, but I assure you it smells like 300 bucks. It's very close to Tuxedo from House of YSL and it smells very nice and dressed up with average performance. At number 4 from House of Al Haramain, Amber Oud Tobacco Edition. There is few versions. We are going with Tobacco Edition in this video. Smells extremely sweet. It is herbal, spicy and tiny woody at the background. Smells very niche and somehow special blend type of fragrance. For me, the most prominent note is here clove. I really like it. Very natural and dry. Then we have honey, very sweet and syrupy. Vanilla for sure, and tobacco is at the background. Dry, leafy and tiny sour, let's say, to the tobacco. Reminds me of Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille, very close to that fragrance, and perfumes a little bit better, and for sure it is cheaper. At number 3, one of the best fragrance purchases and cheapies in entire my collection, without exaggeration. Oud for Glory from House of Letaf. I am really happy to have this fragrance in my collection. It is one of those unsolicited and solid compliment getting strong cheapies. It is oriental, woody, spicy and bitter, sweet at the same time type of fragrance with some sort of, I have to say, faint smokiness at the background of the fragrance. It needless to say that is cologne of Oud for Greatness from House of Initio, one of the best colognes or takes on that DNA. Performance is not as great as Oud for Greatness, but I can get like 10-12 hours plus in terms of longevity, which is more than enough with 2 to 3 hours. Solid projection and siège. At number 2, again another great purchase, great value for the money, and also I'm happy to have this fragrance in my collection and also gets crazy compliments again from House of Letaf. Miral Oud Intense. Definitely one of those backup bottle worthy cheapies in my collection with such a luxury and expensive smelling scent profile. It is a woody, sweet, sugary, nutty and smoky type of fragrance, very close to By the Fireplace from Maison Margiela, but this one leans sweeter and less smoky compared to the By the Fireplace with a crazy performance. Number 1 from House of Versace. Oh my goodness, La Cavam. This one is not as cheap as the other fragrances on today's video, leans a little bit more to the affordable side, but I believe still with this price, even like 50 to 70 bucks for 90 ml, if I'm not mistaken, 75 ml, sorry. Still, it is a full bottle worthy fragrance. At the opening, it is very raw, pungent, animalic, too leathery and smoky, messy fragrance. It is cologne of Tuscan Leather by Tom Ford, which performs way better compared to that fragrance and way cheaper for sure. At the dry down, this fragrance is one of the smoothest leather-based fruity fragrances in the entire universe. Just dry down happens later in this fragrance compared to most of fragrances in my collection. Just needs like hour and a half. Performance is very great, lasts only 12 to 14 hours plus, without exaggeration in terms of longevity on the skin. With 2 to 3 hours, crazy nuclear type of projection and siège. Take care guys.